Hey guys, it is Julie here with JT.Wealth. In today's video, we are chatting about Alibaba, so let's get into it. All right, guys, welcome back and thank you so much for being here. Like I said, today we are chatting about the giant Chinese e-commerce company, Alibaba. Now, Alibaba stock has seen some great rise this year, but most recently it has taken a bit of a dip. So in today's video, we are going to take a look at what the company has been up to lately, some new Chinese antitrust laws and how that is affecting their stock, and whether analysts think that Alibaba stock is still a good buy. And just before we jump into all of that, this is just your friendly reminder that if you enjoy today's video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up and leave your thoughts in the comments down below. Also, don't forget to check out our description where we have some great links, including my Patreon page, which gets you into our Discord chat group, plus some awesome referrals for new investment accounts. Right now, Webull is giving away 3 free stocks just for signing up and funding your account, so check them out. Okay, so Alibaba trades here in the US under the ticker BABA. And like I said, it's been a pretty solid year for them. You can see on their 6-month chart here, they've had some pretty nice growth. But if we take a look at the last 1 month here, you can see specifically around the beginning of November, Alibaba took a dip and we're now down about 14% from the start of the month. Now, this drop has occurred despite Alibaba just setting a new sales record for their online shopping event called Singles Day. Now, Singles Day is typically a 24-hour shopping event in China that sees huge discounts across millions of products on e-commerce platforms run by Alibaba, JT.com, and other players. It generates more sales than Black Friday and Cyber Monday in the US combined. And this year, retailers JT.com and Alibaba have extended the shopping event to run from November 1st to November 12th. So far, Alibaba has said their gross merchandise value surpassed 372.3 billion yuan, which is about $56.42 billion as of 12:30 a.m. Beijing time on Wednesday, and that figure is not yet final. And that is a substantial increase over their sales from last year at the same event. So it really highlights and emphasizes how much consumer spending has moved online. But despite the success of this sales event, their stock has declined as it has been overshadowed by an announcement from the Chinese government. And that was on Tuesday when China announced a new set of regulatory guidelines aimed at curbing large internet monopolies. So traders reacted by selling the country's large tech stocks the following day. China has had relatively close relations with many of its tech leaders, but it looks like the country is putting measures in place that could limit growth opportunities for some players in this space. Now, top companies, including Alibaba and Tencent, saw their combined market capitalizations decline by more than $280 billion in Wednesday's trading session on the Hong Kong Stock Exchange. Now, this sudden shift in the regulatory climate of China kind of kicked off earlier this month with the surprise postponement of Ant Group's public offering. Now, that is a company that Alibaba has a 33% stake in. Alibaba also controls more than half of the country's e-commerce business. So regulators may object to the amount of influence that Alibaba has over the country's consumer and financial activity. So the aim of the regulatory proposal is to prevent and stop monopolistic practices in internet platforms' economic activity, to lower compliance costs for law enforcers and business operators, to enhance and improve antitrust regulations on the platform economy, to protect market fairness, to ensure the interest of consumers and society, and to encourage the healthy and continuous development of the platform economy. So in other words, China wants to restore order to its sprawling internet industry, which has given rise to some of the world's most valuable companies. And some of these antitrust guidelines are said to address some factors such as price discrimination, bundled sales, and restricting sellers. So what does all of this mean for Alibaba's stock? Well, one analyst at Raymond James says that the soaring sales and regulatory pressure make the stock a buy. Raymond James analyst Aaron Kessler said, "At this point, we do not believe the antitrust guidelines would have any material impact on Alibaba's revenues. It could also serve to limit new entrants from aggressively pricing to gain market share, which could be viewed as a positive for Baba." On Wednesday, they said that the stock's pullback is an opportunity to buy Alibaba, which is trading around 19 times the earnings per share from its core retail marketplace forecast for the 2021 calendar year. So surprisingly, not at all concerned about these new potential government regulations and actually looking at them as a potential positive for the stock. And overall, Wall Street analysts have a very favorable outlook for Alibaba, as it is rated as a strong buy, with all 24 analysts having it as a buy, no holds or sells. An average price target is $338.55, representing about a 27% upside from its current price. So it'll be interesting to see how all of this plays out for Alibaba as they go up against these antitrust guidelines, as well as just economic uncertainties surrounding the pandemic. Now, as a disclosure, this is not a stock that I am personally invested in, and you know that these videos are never a recommendation to buy or sell any stock. They're just for information and entertainment purposes. So any trades should always be made based on your own due diligence. But I would love to hear what you think about this one. Is it one that you're currently invested in or have ever considered investing? And how do you think this future is going to look for them? I always love hearing from you guys, so make sure you leave your thoughts down below in the comments. If you made it all the way to the end of the video, make sure you give us a big thumbs up and that you're subscribed to the channel as well. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day, and cheers.